Hey folks, welcome back. It's Friday Fitness with me, Andrew Chadwick, your certified strength coach here at the ETA. Now this week we're going to be talking about a half kneeling overhead toss, and we're really talking about rotational power here. So we're trying to load up onto the one hip, and then we're going to rotate and we're going to throw across the body. So remember, when we're playing golf, we're trying to load up onto the back hip or that kind of trail hip, and then from there we're trying to deliver that power through the body as we're opening out through our torso. And a lot of the time we spend workout time in the gym focusing on flexion of the spine and our ability to kind of crunch maybe in some rotation in a flex position. But we've also got to look at the extension side of things, and so we are trying to extend a little more so through the hips and through the upper body, and we need to be able to generate that force in that plane of movement. And so a great exercise that we like to do with our athletes is a half kneeling overhead toss kind of across the body. And it really allows us to understand how to generate force across the body. If you use the lines of my t-shirt when I'm here, you can see that they're coming across from my left hip all the way up to my right shoulder. And then when I extend, you can see here from the right hip all the way across to the left shoulder. We're now trying to generate those forces through the torso as we go overhead. So we're really trying to get our athletes to understand their release point and also their ability to extend through the spine as they're rotating as well. And so we've got these two medicine balls here. I'm going to go from my right hip, I'm going to load up, I'm going to try not to slide my hips across. As soon as I've loaded up, I'm going to extend through my upper body, rotate through my trunk, throw that ball overhead as far as I can. I want to be as powerful as possible here, train my body to work in that plane of motion. So again, load up, throw it on out. I also want to kind of pay particular attention to direction, so that there when a little bit offset, we are trying to go over that left shoulder, but we want to be relatively straight. So here, I'm going to switch sides. I'm going to take my knee and kind of in line with my hip, but my foot on the opposite side is slightly outside of the hip. Again, when we set up, we don't want to see a slide of the hips across. We're trying to stay as neutral as possible. This is really going to force me to have to brace and then throw over the shoulder. So again, I'm going to load up onto that hip, throw as far as I can. And the one big thing that I can see here between the two medicine balls, on my opposite side, on my non-dominant side, when I load up and I throw, I'm struggling to generate the power and the distance in that medicine ball as opposed to my dominant side. Well, that's going to be pretty obvious because it's my dominant side, so I should be able to throw a little further. But the issue is I've got to be able to make sure that I can load up onto my opposite side or my non-dominant side and generate that power as well. The reason why is we can only swing as fast as we possibly can because of how well we can slow ourselves down. But that's true for our backswing as well as our through swing. So I need to be strong to be able to throw out on my non-dominant side, because when I transfer that over to my dominant side, I'm only going to be faster again. So what I can see here is I've really got to work on my non-dominant side exploding on out and creating that kind of rotational power and that rotational strength to be able to then control the power that I'm trying to produce on my through swing. That's this week's Friday Fitness, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, post your comments down below so we can keep bringing you more relevant content that you want to see. We do like producing these videos, but we also want to help you as well. And so we want to make sure that content is relevant for you if you're struggling with anything. Make sure you obviously stay notified with new updates, new videos by clicking the bell, and we'll be back next week with another Friday Fitness. I'm Andrew Chadwick, your certified strength coach here at the ETA. Take care.